welcome to Be Well with Miss Tonia. Today, I would like to speak with you about practicing mind over matter. When we develop skill sets of mindfulness, or being aware of how we process or interpret information, and then respond positively, this empowers us to have control over our emotional state instead of being led by them. Let's look at the conscious mind and understand that for a moment. Conscious mind, you are aware of everything. Conscious mind contains all of our thoughts, memories, feelings, and wishes that we are aware of at any given moment. Some behaviors we exhibit consciously means we acted with the awareness of what we are doing. You've heard your parents say, you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were saying when you said that. Or we may have even said that to friends and loved ones who have had slips and said maybe hurtful things or things that they say you knew what you were saying. You're saying they were in their conscious mind and they were aware of everything they were saying or doing. Let's look at the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is a tank of feelings, thoughts, urges, and memories that are outside of the conscious awareness. The unconscious influences our behavior and experiences, even when we are unaware of the underlying influences. Unconscious includes repressed feelings, or some people take their feelings and they pack them away in a box and say, I'm just going to forget it happened and not deal with this. Hidden memories, memories that pop up that you had no idea or you had forgotten were even there. Habits, thoughts, desires, and reactions. Let's look at the brain versus the mind. The brain is the physical organ attached to the body that is associated with the mind and consciousness. The mind is a set of cognitive or thinking systems, including consciousness or your awareness, imagination, perception, judgment, thoughts, language, and memory, which is housed in the brain. When we learn something, the experience is physically stored in networks of the brain called neurons, and these neurons form our unconscious mind. When we have memories or experiences that took place years ago, our conscious mind, or that awareness, is normally not aware that these past memories have an impact on us. The memories are physically stored in the brain. They can pop up outside of our control at any time, depending on what the trigger is. If we are not careful, these memories play a big role in every new situation that we encounter. Memory networks. Memory networks are unprocessed when negative reactions and behaviors in the present can be tracked directly to an earlier memory. The unprocessed memory is stored in the brain in a way that still holds the emotion, the physical sensations and beliefs that were experienced in the past. Our unresolved issues in the past will try to coexist with your present, which ultimately affects your future. So you can have an unprocessed memory network that will make you think it's happening right now, when it's not happening right now. It's something that happened in your past that was unprocessed. For example, a Marine has gone through several tours of duty and witnessed many casualties, but he or she is haunted by one particular death. When he or she thinks about it, they can feel the same pain, sorrow, helplessness, and anger they felt at the time it was happening. In response, the Marine finds themselves responding to the world around them with these negative emotions. Note, the persistent negative emotion, belief, or behavior that is bothering you is not the suffering. It is the symptom, and the memory is the driver. Sometimes the brain goes on automatic pilot, just a steady movement, just steady. No ups, no downs, just steady. If there is a symptom, there is usually some experience that you have had that that caused or is contributing to it. Certain types of life experiences are needed to cause distress. Our genes, combined with our experiences, causes life to sometimes just go on automatic pilot. Some people will say, I just feel numb. Negative emotions, behaviors, beliefs, and sensations that cause chronic problems in our life can be tracked back to an unprocessed memory, causing the past to remain in our present. When I say roses are red, the first thing that comes up is violets are blue. Your mind is acting automatically to something that you heard in the past. Every experience we have had in our lives serves as a building block to our inner world and controls the reactions to everything and every person that we encounter. We all suffer at one time or another in our lives. Situations come up that affect us negatively. When we continue to have pain after the experience has long passed, this is an indicator that our brain is influencing our minds. Time does not heal all wounds. We all have an information processing system for healing. The information processing system makes connections to what is useful and lets go of the rest. Disturbing experiences and upsetting events can overwhelm the information processing system. When the information processing system is overwhelmed, the intense emotional and physical disturbance that you felt through your five senses, the situation caused, stops the information processing system from making the connection internally to take it to resolution. And this leaves you with an unprocessed memory. An overwhelmed processing system and unprocessed memories is a true recipe for stress, nightmares, depression, and anxiety. Note, although you may not have had any trauma, research shows that other kinds of life experiences can cause the same type problems. Just like what we're dealing with now, COVID-19, social distancing, and this shelter in place. It's forming a memory network for you, and after we have gone down the road years to come, if there's some unprocessed memories, things that took place in this season that you have not resolved, they will revisit you again, if not processed. For more information, please check out our website, www.dcsirish.com, or go to our YouTube channel, Be Well with Miss Tonia. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to be well.